Sue loves to talk, which you already know. And I was trying in different ways to structure meetings to restrict her talking so everyone could participate. Truly, I was going against her very basic nature. It was not working anyway. Then in a brilliant moment, the facilitator said, maybe we should look at this differently, as a gift instead of a problem, and do some tweaking. Have you considered Toastmasters? There's a group in Stouffville, and I could make a contact and might be able to connect you. Sue loved the idea, and so did I. Shortly after, I got an email from the president with a warm invitation to go to a meeting. The group was so hospitable. The learning curve is steep, and the expectations are high, and the group was very open-minded, warm, and supportive. They also wondered how to be accommodating, how to understand. There was some confusion about roles, and could it work, and if so, how? Over the next few weeks, we attended meetings every week. Sue did speak, she was on the agenda, about what she was learning, how creating a speech was more challenging than she thought, how she is learning to read an agenda and know when to talk and when not to talk, explaining how much she was learning from the members. The speech was very well received. She then stood back and in a relaxed and genuine manner thanked the group for inviting her and directed her comments to each member. It was definitely from the heart. The incoming president evaluated her speech and said how sincere it was, how positive, and that she had evoked some real emotion for the listeners. He then commented to the whole club, because they're a fairly large group, to the whole club, that together I think we've done a very worthwhile thing here. The outgoing president said, you are learning from us, and I believe we are all going to be learning a lot from you.
By having a facilitator, it also helped me to look closer at my son because he has limited speech, he speaks. But at the beginning, when he graduated from school and there was all this talk about a day program, I thought, great, we'll have a day program. Roger wouldn't be on board or watching TV all the time. He'd be out going to the day program. Well, he quickly let me know that's not what he wanted. He is a hiker, he's a community patroller. He walks about in his community. Going to a day program, sitting in a building was not going to work for him. So every time I took him there, no sooner I got home, I would be called. Roger is acting up, he's not behaving, you got to come and get him. And I did that for a few times and I said, wait a minute, this is not working. We have to do something different because he wants to take his walks and do whatever he would like to do. So we then hired a support worker, and he's had support worker and he's had all kinds of community activity taking place since then. So I see how listening and having a facilitator to walk us through the process was of great help.
Ty has always been an avid 5-pin bowler. He played on a special needs team for the 7 years we lived in Chatham. He also played on a regular team when he was a child growing up in Brampton. Brampton is a lot more integrated than Chatham-Kent was. So our cookie lady suggested, because of Tyler's bowling scores, when we relocate to London, we should find a regular bowling team. We did. The team plays at Fleetway. It's called the Get a Life League. And it's on Wednesday nights from September to April. And when people ask me what the biggest difference is between individualized planning and agency planning, bowling is the example I give them. Community Living offers the segregated bowling program at Fleetway on Wednesday nights. That's the same evening that Tyler bowls with his team. As they're walking out of the bowling alley, Tyler's walking in. It's a metaphor between individualized choice and agency choice. In 10 years from now, my brother will have built natural relationships on his bowling team with people who are not paid to be there with him. In 10 years from now, the segregated participants will still be segregated.
For Beverly, and she would speak a lot more to that, but she is the middle, the third of 5. So she was always there fixing everybody's situation and leaving her own. She did that with friends as well. So she had a lot of friends, but when we had a planning day for Beverly, she invited those friends, and they were so happy to come because she meant a lot to them. She would check in with them when things weren't going well. She would encourage and support and keep them going. And they had no way of returning that to her because she was always, oh, I'm fine, oh, I'm fine. She didn't have the voice to speak about her vision herself. When Judith had that planning day and she talked and Beverly started talking and well, she didn't start talking initially. Her friends started talking and asking questions and so forth. We realized that the friends came down and said, well, Bev, we didn't know all of this about you. We need to know more. We want to be involved. And then we had a discussion about support circle. A support circle was formed. And from the time that support circle was formed 5 years ago, the friends never stopped asking her, when is our next meeting? When are we going to meet again? Through her support circle, she's gone on trips with friends to Niagara on the Lake. And she's gone different places, and she's had spa days, and she's had different things.
Well, life has been different because now I'm seeing things more than ever happen, more than ever improve in my life because I'm more able to express myself more. I'm more able to communicate more better with my friends and express things that I want to happen with them. Well, an independent facilitator is somebody that help you to support your vision and your dreams, like Judith is, a person who helps your dreams to come true.